Yeah, thanks for having us, Roy. It's an honor to be able to hop on and promote the KCAC. It's different with my role as the chair. It's been interesting just to kind of see the different sides of the KCAC and the different parts of it, and just watching it grow. Like Justin said, him, I, and Brent are the older coaches, and I don't know if that's a good or scary thing that I've been here that long. It doesn't feel like it that far, but it just kind of is what it is. But I've been blessed with a wonderful group to work with, and a wonderful group of coaches who are energetic and passionate about their programs and about the conference. And so that's been great. And since I've been here, going on year 8 or 9 at Tabor, we've just seen us grow and grow and grow, and really kind of get a bigger national footprint. And I'm excited to see the coaches continue to grow and continue to just develop their programs and watch the personalities come out through their programs and what they want to do. So it's been exciting for that part. But on to the Blue Jays, Tabor College, we're excited. It's an interesting year because it's a transition. We graduated a handful of kids, I think about 7 or 8. But the thing is, those 7 or 8 had been with us and started almost all 4 years. And it was something that they kind of understood the culture. So it's been different this preseason. We have 14 new freshmen that have come in, and then we pair it with the 10 freshmen that we have from last year. So we have a roster of 34 and 24 freshmen and sophomores. So we're young, but at the same time, it's been good. It's been good to see them kind of transition through preseason, to watch them grow and go. We've got kids from all over the country. We've got April Ochoa, who comes from Las Vegas. We've got Aaliyah Hershey, who comes from Utah. We've got McKenna, who comes from Texas. So they're just all over the place in different areas, and they bring a lot of different aspects to our team on and off the field. I mean, it's been fun to see that grow and to see them kind of gel together and just kind of grow through the preseason. And then we pair it with our returning players. We only have 4 returning seniors. We have Peyton Eskridge, who was an all-conference midfielder last year. We have Natalie Ford, who's been a 3-year all-conference center back. Was first team all-conference center back last year. So as long, it'll be Natalie's last year. We can't convince her to get a COVID year, but she's got great things ahead of her and going through that process. So Reagan Hess and Jasmine Sandoval are also key contributors that are coming back. So those are kind of our older kids. Our junior class is strong. Sydney Takash has been with us for the last couple of years, has been an all-conference forward. So she played in the women's amateur league over in California through the summer. So she got a little work. She was with a former friend of mine, Damon Solomon. So some of the coaches on here know who Damon is. He used to coach in the Jayhawk conference and whatnot. So he got to work with her and help her kind of progress and develop. And she's fit and she's hungry and ready to go. So it's been this interesting blend, right? Is our youth and with our older girls. And so there's a couple of things that we work on with shifting or with different tactical things that we're not used to having to go as such detail because of the experience that we had in the last couple of years. But at the same time, the young group is hungry and they challenge me as a coach and they question a lot of different things and want to know. So, it makes me kind of, rehash some things and make sure that we've got things under control and going through it. So, they moved in about a week and a half ago or something like that. So we've had a lot of time to just kind of work through on and off the field things. And just understanding each other as well as what we want to do in play. We've had the ability to play 2 scrimmages, which we watched our young team grow. The first time we stepped on the field and played, it was just kind of like a lot of wide eyes, and getting everybody through and getting everybody a chance to play has been fun to watch and to see them grow. And then to watch the questions come off with our young kids. And I think what I also really like about this team is that our seniors are really involved in the younger kids' development. And so our youth players, as they coming through and their freshmen and sophomores, our seniors and juniors are really involved in their development. So they'll come ask me a question, but a lot of times now they're starting to ask their older classmates and those questions. And so it's good to see that development, to see them just kind of rely on each other and what they want to do and continue to go forward. So this year will be interesting with the new rules for us. If the new rules were established last year, we would have been 4, 6, and 8. So we would have had 8 ties. So I don't want 8 ties. I'll take 2 or 3, but it's Tabor. It's what we're a part of. It's just one of those things. Scoring goals sometimes can be a struggle, but we don't give up very many at all. So we'll still keep that identity. It'll still be a part of who we are. It'll be interesting to kind of see how that plays out with the new rules. And it's just different now. There's a little bit different dynamic. It'll be nice for us last year, because towards the end of the year, we went to overtime. We're tied, I think, 4 of our last 5 games. So the girls at the end of the year, their legs were just gone. And I think that's a big reason why the rule is there. Is just the stress and the amount of work that we're putting on these young ladies. It's just not good for the game. It's just not good for their development and continue to go. So it'll be fun, to see how it goes. The non-conference for us is going to be vital to helping us continue to grow and to figure out what our freshmen and where they fit, what their role is and where they want to go and how they want to be a part of things. So it should be fun and it should be exciting. I'm excited to have our fans out again and, hopefully putting, the last couple of years of COVID and all the different things and, getting that under control and continue to move in a positive direction is going to be fun. Seeing the fans, seeing us go out. And then playing in one of the most balanced conferences, watching, you see our preseason voting and watching that go out. I mean, the votes are just kind of all up and down the list. Oklahoma Wesleyan has been the top of our conference for the last couple of years, and rightfully so. They've got a great program down there and continue to go, but the rest of us are coming. And I think he knows that. I mean, Friends has made some huge strides in the last couple of years and continue to go. And Henrik at Kansas Wesleyan has done well as continuing the storied history that's there. So there are some elite programs that go, and then we got guys like Mark Olson who are just trying to make their way up and get to where he wants to go. But it's fun, know Mark for a long time, and going through that process, and then to see our young coaches and our new coaches that have come through and to see what they're going to bring to the conference. They've already been involved and really taken what we want to do and where we want to go. So. It'll be fun. It'll be exciting, and it always is. And so I can't wait to get going. We start this Saturday with a really, really long trip to Goodwill, Oklahoma. I don't know who scheduled that. I really don't know, but it's continued to go from that process, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. But we appreciate you, man. You and I have worked together a couple of times now, so I'm excited to continue to go with that and continue to just kind of build through it and see what this year takes.